We're going to start off nice and simple. Arm rolls all the way forward, big circles. And then change direction to go backwards. And then we're going to do little circles out to the side, 10 forwards. And 10 backwards. And we're going to do a little stretch down, open the feet up a little bit wider, touch the toes, down into squat. Just hold it there for a couple of seconds and then push the hips back up. Stand up tall. We're going to do about 4 or 5 of these. So today's class, we're going to do 3 circuits. First 2 are going to be done 3 times each, and the last one is going to be done twice. It's going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off as usual. Let's go into just regular squats. We're going to do 10 here. Okay, and from there, just if you don't have the space like I do, go ahead and walk it out into the push-up position. We're going to add a little push-up, walk it back nice and slowly, and back up. Walking it down, add the push-up. And one more time. Okay, from there, jumping jacks. Okay, so I'm going to run through the exercises really quickly. If you guys need to do anything else to warm up, go ahead and do so. So again, we're going to grab our dumbbells in a neutral position. First exercise is thrusters. So it's a squat, down, up overhead, down, up overhead. Always pushing the weight up as you're coming out of the squat. The second one is a weighted jumping jack. So you start with your feet here. The dumbbells are coming out to shoulder height and down. So you're going to slow down with your feet and use the dumbbells to get you moving. The last one is basically a mountain climber, but with both feet. So in and out. If you need to reduce the mountain climber, you can do that. Okay, so starting off with thrusters. Let's go. So we're down and up. As many reps as you can here. Thrusters will get your heart rate up. So fair warning on that. Good way to wake up on a Saturday morning, get your workout out of the way, and enjoy the nice weather outside. At least that's how I'm going to get through it, so hopefully you guys do the same. 10 seconds. Okay, so we have jumping jacks next. So for example, if your weights are too heavy, just grab something a little bit lighter. It can be a household item. So for me, if these are too heavy, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So my dumbbells, they detach, so I could use just a little plate and do this. Again, your hands aren't going to go all the way up overhead. It's like a lateral raise with the movement of your feet included. So again, they should look like this. And then once you get the balance and the technique, that's when your jumping jack becomes a little bit quicker. This will really burn your shoulders quickly, especially if your dumbbells are heavy. So if you need to rest, rest. You can also put the dumbbells down and go right here. Okay? Lots of adaptations on that one. The next one is the double leg mountain climber. I'm sure there's a name for this. It's escaping me right now, but both feet in at the same time. Go. So it's in, out. Obviously your butt's going to come up a little bit when your feet come in, so when you get back to the start position, you should be in a perfect plank. Back out. Again, if you need to, just go ahead and get yourself in the plank and you can do regular mountain climbers. But if you can, just in and out. Three, and rest. I'll turn that volume down a little bit, I know it's super loud. We are back onto the thrusters. Grab those dumbbells. And let's go. So we're down into the squat, pushing up overhead. If you can, down into the squat, overhead, straight back down. So you're coming down with the dumbbells. Use that momentum to bring yourself down. Almost there, last 5. You guys got this. Rest. Back onto the jumping jacks again. Even if you're just getting to about here with the weights, that's okay. It's all about timing on this one. Go. Couple dumbbells, something lighter if you have it. And then here. Get your technique. And then we go. This is really tough. So again, if you need to lighten the load or into the full jumping jack, the hands are touching up above the head. Almost there. And rest. You're into the double-legged mountain climbers. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, both feet are coming up, if you can. Otherwise, single leg mountain climbers. Twenty seconds left. You guys got this, keep it moving. Keep that technique good, so you should land up here and then high plank, back forward, keep that steady pace. That's 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, last round. Back on the thrusters. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling it today. Let's go, let's finish off. Down into the squat, pushing overhead. After this round, guys, you're going to get plenty of rest. Just really push yourself. We're halfway. Keep it going. Breathe through it. Almost there, under 10 seconds. And rest, jumping jacks. Woo. Let's go. So again, get that timing right. Start off nice and slow, and then from there, build up the speed. The key here, control the weight on the way down. You don't want to be smacking the weights off your legs. So up, control, and then obviously your feet then match the rhythm. Again, if you don't have the dumbbells or you have something lighter, switch. Otherwise, it's a full jumping jack where your hands are all the way up, overhead. Last 5 seconds, you guys got it, you finish it off. Rest. Last one on the mountain climbers, double feet. Five seconds. Go. You guys got this. Last exercise, then we're going to rest for a couple minutes. So we're down. In. And out. If you need to, adjust to the regular mountain climbers. And again, if you really need to, if you need that rest, hold that high plank and breathe. Make sure everything stays engaged. Your butt, your abs. Almost there. And relax. My feet are cramping up. Go ahead and rest, guys. Come to the chat. Let me know how good, bad, or indifferent that was. How you guys are feeling. I'm feeling pretty sweaty. So how you guys doing? That's okay. If everyone's like super tired, just do what you can. Don't go crazy with the weights. Just get yourself moving. That's the most important thing. It's okay, Esther. I'm tired too. Not the only one. Okay, so the next phase, we're going to do a couple of combination movements. So, first one, we're using the dumbbells if you can. This is a more advanced exercise, so if you don't want to use the dumbbells here, I'll give you a modification. So it's going to be a push-up into a row on each side, and then back down into the push-up. If you're not doing those, I want you to just do regular push-ups or modified push-ups, being, on your knees, down and up. The next exercise is going to be commandos. So for those of you who have been taking my classes for a while, you know that I love these. So forearm plank, up into the high plank, and back down. Okay. The last movement is going to be burpees. Full burpee all the way down, chest to floor, and then jump back up. Most of you aren't feeling it today. I was going to say if you want to do them weighted, you can. Probably don't do it if you're not feeling it. And then the last exercise, the modification for that last exercise is going to be a walkout. So if anyone's not doing the burpees, just go ahead and walk it out into the plank position and then stand it back up. We'll start off with the push-up into the renegade row. We will go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yes, Helena, always burpees. So again, the way that this should look if you're using the dumbbells is push up, nice wide stance in the feet, row, and row. If you're not doing those, these dumbbells destroy my mat, so I'm not going to do them. If you guys have a little bit more luxury, then go ahead. If not, you're just doing regular push-ups. So here, down, if you want to add in something, add in a little shoulder tap to substitute for the row. Or again, you can modify all the way down on the knees and press back up. Okay? And rest. We're on to commandos next. So, forearm plank into the high plank. Okay, let's go. So, forearm plank, down, hold it, abs tight, pressing up, down, change arms, and back down, and up. Try and get no rotation at the hips here. Make sure the hips stay down towards the ground. 15 seconds. And into the burpees or walkouts, whichever you guys prefer. Again, if you're up feeling it, go ahead and just do the walkout. Go. So we're down, chest to floor. So all the way down to the floor, chest touches, pushing up, feet, and back up and jump. All right. If any of you are modifying, that's totally fine. Start back here, walk it out into the high plank, walk it back up, stand at top. Okay. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, first round over. We're back into the push-up with the renegade row. So again, I'm not going to do that just because it damages my mat a little bit, and this is all I have. So I'll demonstrate the way you would do it. So it's a push-up, down, set your feet, grab your dumbbell, row, row, push up. Okay? If you're not doing those, again, regular or modified push-ups is the way to go. So you're here, down, up, everything's down at the same time. Modification on the knees, down, and up. You guys got this? Keep it going. We got about 10 seconds. And rest. Commandos next. Forearm plank into the high plank. And rest. Or go ahead, sorry. Saturday morning and I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm not woken up. Forearm plank. We're up. And back down. Hold the plank if you're tired. Make sure your butt's down, your abs are engaged. Last 5. Rest. Burpees or walkouts. You guys decide. Three, 2, 1. Let's go. Get through as many as you can here. Just for time reasons, I miscalculated my time, so we're going to do 2 rounds of this, and 2 rounds of the last one, so this will be your last one here. So really push yourself. As you can see, I'm doing the walkouts. I am gassed out right now. Not feeling good for whatever reason. But make sure you push yourself for the last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Again, that's the last round for that one. I've miscalculated the timing of the circuits, so just 2 rounds here rather than 3, so that we have enough time to do the full last circuit. So go ahead and rest. Into the chat, let me know how you're doing. That still kind of sucked, even though it was only 2 rounds. So let me know how you guys feel. I already said, like, burpees was already written down on the paper, Helena. That wasn't before I knew that everyone was tired, so couldn't change it. It's in the Sharpie. Nice. Love the weighted burpees. I certainly wasn't doing those today, so I applaud you. Sarah, Kelsey, how are you guys doing? Esther's still tired. It's probably not going to change. You're just going to have to power through. Okay, so you'll be happy to know the last circuit is core, which is always fun until you're actually like midway through it, and then you realize that core isn't really that fun to do because it's really hard. So what we have for the first one, so for me, I cannot, let me pause this real quick. My dumbbells have this little long thing at the top, so I can't rest these face down the way I would want to, i.e. like this. So I'm just going to put mine flat. If your dumbbells are flat on the side, flip them so that the weight is on the bottom, the handle's in the middle, and there's a weight on top. The first one that you're going to do, you're going to start with your legs on one side off the ground. You're going to lift up and over the dumbbell, hands are on the ground, and your feet are making a little rainbow up and over. So that was the front view. From the side, again, your dumbbell should be this way. I'm just going to do mine here. Hands are on the ground or forearms, wherever you're more comfortable, and you're lifting up and over the dumbbell. Personally, I like to just have a little bit of weight here in my hands so I can keep my abs engaged. Second one, you're using that dumbbell, you're using one. Your feet are up. When you're doing this, it's all about timing. So one goes down as the dumbbell goes back and touches the floor. Don't let your foot touch. Pull it back up. Alternate side. Down and up. As you're doing these, force your ribcage down into the mat so that you don't feel it in your lower back. And then the last one, if you have super light dumbbells, you can use weight for this. If not, just go ahead and do them body weight. So it's going to be toe touches, so your feet are up. Again, if you have small dumbbells, use them. Up and touch the toe, and back down. Okay? So we're going to start off with those rainbows, if you want to call them that. Again, not really sure on the name on those, but they're tough. So we're going to do them. So again, we're starting about 15 seconds here. You want to have that dumbbell pointing up towards the ceiling, laying flat. So it's here. A little bit of weight, lean back, get that core engaged. So your start position is essentially the same as the boat pose, but with your hands back. So it's here, up and over the dumbbell. Don't touch the ground. Keep your feet about 6 inches off. You should feel this in your abs. Probably a little bit in your hip flexors as well. You are doing a lot of hip flexion here, keeping those muscles engaged, so that's okay. Almost there. Rest. Now again, for these, you have the dumbbell straight up overhead. Legs are up. Force that rib cage down into the mat. As you're doing it, let's go. So dumbbell back, touches the floor. One leg kicks out straight. Pull that weight back up. Other side, pull the weight up. The key thing here, when you're doing this, imagine someone was trying to slip your their hand underneath your back here. They shouldn't be able to do that. So force your back down. Keep your abs engaged. And use that core pressure to bring the dumbbell and your leg back at the same time. These are much more difficult than they look, but they're very effective when you do them correctly. Rest. Again, if you have those light dumbbells, go ahead and use them. We're on to the toe touches next. 3, 2, 1, go. So toes up and touch. Each time your full shoulder blades should be coming up off the mat. So you're here, up and down. You need to take a little pause and stretch out the hip flexors, just lean across, stretch, and then come straight back up. Halfway. Three. And rest. Grab that dumbbell. We're doing the rainbows. Again, could be making up that name. I'm sure there's a proper name for them, but that's what I know them as. So dumbbell down. Get yourself set up in that kind of boat pose or V-up position if you like. Get those abs contracted. Once you get your butt set in the position you want it, don't let your feet touch the floor, and you're up and over the dumbbell, nice and controlled. You want to be nice and methodical with your movement here, guys, so don't throw your legs over super fast. Keep the tension in your core, up and over, smooth. What's the old saying? Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. That's what you want here. And rest. We're back onto the dead bugs. So laying on your back. Again, imagine someone was trying to throw their hand underneath your lower back. Drive that lower back down so that you can't do that. Let's go. So drive the rib cage down. Legs are up. Dumbbell down. Leg kick straight. Touch the floor with the dumbbell. Bring it back up. Leg stays off the floor. I have no idea how much time we have left. My timer is on the other side. Just keep it going, guys. And rest. Last exercise of the day. Toe taps, toe touches. We are going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Toes up in the sky. Up and touch. You guys got this. Keep it going. You got 10 more seconds. And rest. And that is the Saturday workout just about over. We're going to take a little bit of time to stretch. But in the meantime, come to the chat quickly. Let me know how you're doing while you're grabbing your water, and then we will stretch it out. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelsey. Don't want to be destroying your knees. How's everyone feeling after that little core circuit? Thanks, Helena. I appreciate that. All right, real quickly, let's get through this stretch. Just a couple minutes, and then I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. So go ahead and start off. Let me turn the timer off here because I can still hear it in the background. So stretch up really, really high. Open the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Come down, touch the floor, and stand it back up. And down. And then from there, we're just going to slowly come down, bring one foot forward, and stretch out the hip flexors. Go ahead, change sides. And then from there, one leg out, and bring the body weight forward, feel the stretch in the inner leg, inner quad. Out to the other side, so bring one leg in, underneath. Hold it there. And then back up into the butterfly position for the last stretch. Like I said, just a quick stretch today. I want you guys to get out and enjoy the nice weather before it gets doom and gloomy tomorrow. Push that pressure down on the knees if you can. All right, so that is another Saturday HIIT workout in the books. I appreciate you guys taking the time to spend your Saturday morning with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please enjoy the nice weather outside. Be safe. And as always, we hope to see you all soon. Next class on the schedule is Landon's class on Monday from start time 5:15 to 5:45. Abs Express. So we will see you then. And then I believe it's either is it next week, Helena? We have the little surprise class on the Friday, or is that the following week? I think it might be the following week. You'll find out anyway next week. We will let you know. But Helena is going to be taking the time out of her schedule to add in a little bit extra class-wise on a Friday. So have a great weekend, everyone. Appreciate you spending the time with me. Bye-bye.